Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm gonna talk about why is Stripe a creep. And if we don't know who Stripe is, Stripe was the leader gremlin or the head gremlin or the way it was in the first Gremlin film and the first book. And the two-fored one, Mohawk would take that stead until he was killed. And then the brain, the gremlin who drank some stuff and became more wise, would take over as the head or lead gremlin. But why was Stripe a creep? Don't know. Why are you gremlins creeps? Like, why do gremlins do things that are unlawful, evil, wicked, sinful? Well, first off, we just can't help it. That's what we do. Well, that's not a good enough answer. See, I can buy mogwais, or whatever the English word for them would be, being beings that God made. But beings only have free will to a extent. You see, besides man or woman, other beings don't know right from wrong. So they can't choose to do right and they can't choose to do wrong. But I go off the belief that gremlins choose to do wrong, making them fiends. Well, you're right. The word gremlin is an English word, and it does mean fiend. So, I would have it out to be that they're a kind of fiend that Lucifer likes to set out, and their whole layout is to do wrong. Well, beyond being bad and wrong, some of the shit you gremlins do go right out to be considered evil or wicked or sinful or unlawful. But you, what I don't get out of my head is why you're a creep. Why you gremlins are creeps. And is it true that Gizmo is the only good one out of them all? Well, to be earnest with you, I don't know. You know, I only read some of the book. And I only saw the first film and the two-fored film, so I don't know. But I guess they played it off as that he was more kind-hearted than all the other ones. And what I never really got out of you, what I never really understood about you gremlins is that you had the same hang-ups that the mogwais or whatever the English word for these beings are. Like, oh well, you can't eat after midnight, and oh well, sunlight will slay you. So it's like at the end of the day, and you can't get a wick because that's how you make new life. So even though you think you're all badass and everything, and look, we do all this shit, you still got the same hang-ups. Sunlight still slays, still kills you. You can't eat after midnight, or I guess you probably go back into your cocoons and come out with two more. I don't know. And you can't get wet because shit, that's gonna make more of you. Yep, you're about right there. You know, you would think that you'd think we wouldn't have those flaws, but we do. You know, yes, it's true. We got the same flaws. So at the end of the day, we're not as badass as we make ourselves out to be. You know. Yeah, and what I don't get is why you gremlins have to do those things. Is it like you're fiends? And Lucifer's like, well, here's your goal. You gotta go out and do evil, do wicked, do sinful, do unlawful. I guess you could say that. Yeah, well, here's the thing. If God made beings like Gizmo, he wouldn't make it where they could become beings like you. So Lucifer somehow made something go truly wrong. Yeah, he did. And hey, there's more of a backstory about us in the books than there is in the films, but you get the fun. But here's what I don't get: you're like I get it, but you're like the head one, the lead one, the top one, the over one, whatever you want to say, and you're more of a creep than the rest of them are. You know? Yeah. And you think that's bad enough? You think that's bad enough? I guess you could say your brother Mohawk wasn't any more well behaved either. Ah, don't get me started with him. At least I lived until the end of the film. He goes off and drinks something and becomes a spinner. Then he gets burned to death by Gizmo. So, yeah, I think I'm a little more wise because at least I laughed for the whole film. And you know when they blow up the film hall? Well, at least I was lucky enough to go back and get more sweets. If I would have died in that too. Yeah, but you still died by sunlight at the end of the film when you were seeking to make more of your kind. You know what? Yeah. I'm out of here now. You know what? You can't handle being scathed for being a creep, for being evil, sinful, wicked, unlawful. Yeah, I get it. I would want to say bad or wrong, but that would be being too kind. Well, that was my talk with Stripe from Gremlins 1 the book, Gremlins 1 the film, because he is in both the book and the film. And yeah. And a lot of folks are still in. He's kind of talked about. Well, that's about it. And then also in the disc books, the read along disc books they used to have back in the day. So that's it. Hope you all like this. You like this film? Follow me over here at Jordan Long, or watch the last film I made yesterday over here. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later. Bye.